Hello everybody, I'm Desson. It's time again for me to remind you to draw near to the Lord in the morning. It's good to start your day by coming before Him. If you don't know how to draw near to Him, I'd advise you to give thanks to the Lord first. Actually, this is also the teaching from the Bible. I give thanks that I can sleep well, so I'm bright enough to come to Him. So let's have some time for you to give thanks to the Father and to the Lord. The verses I'd like to share with you is in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24. And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works. The verses also followed by not neglecting to meet together, because it is a blessing to join the meeting with brothers and sisters. Let us consider one another. It means we can care for each other. We can express love every time we meet. When we love one another, we can carry out more good works and to bless the world. But do you know what is the most important thing? Our greatest good work is to draw near to God. If you're talking about good works, you should be drawing near to Him. There is a verse says like this: we love because He first loved us. For the love of Christ controlled us, so that we are able to love. Let's remember to draw near to God and together with brothers and sisters. There is a story about Mr. Wong. He is a very impatient person. He's driving along. He's in a hurry to meet his wife. On his way, there's a traffic jam in front of him. A couple of cars were stuck in front of the road. He reached out his head and see what's going on. Oh, there's a big truck stuck in the intersection. It seems the road is too narrow for the truck to make the turn. He waited and waited, and finally he broke his temper. He shouted out at a very loud voice and started complaining. How can this be happened? How can this big truck stuck in the middle of the road? Now we all stops here. What are we going to do with that? Mr. Lee is a guy who is riding his motorbike. He figured out the situation and he pulled off his bike at the side of the road. He went and stand in the middle. He was looking here and gazing there. He starts to give direction to the cars on the road. Hey, this taxi, can you move a little bit to the left? And the little van here, can you turn to the right more? A little bit more. That's it. The vehicles start following by his commands. And the traffic finally went smooth. Now the big truck can finally make the turn. Road is clear, and the driver along the road give thanks to the God, to Mr. Lee, especially this truck driver. He's much appreciated by his help. In our daily lives, there are times that we will encounter difficulties or problems, but it is useless that we keep complaining. We can think of a solution or pray to the Lord and ask for His help. It is much better than we keep complaining, because most of the time the solution and the problems is our heart. God sees man's heart. It is better if you can depend on Him, trust in Him, and pray to Him and ask for His help, rather than keep complaining and moaning. So let's quiet yourself in front of Him. Talk to Him about the things in your heart. Is there anything trouble you now? He's here for you, and He will surely help. Let's quiet your heart. Think of the verses we have just read, the things I have just mentioned. The most important is to draw near to God and to be with brothers and sisters, to stir up love and carry out many good works. Bring the good influence to the world